What's cooking, Juventus fans? Welcome back to your old lady's favorite YouTube channel. Now today, we finally have some substantial news when it comes to movements in the left back position for Juventus. What does that mean for the future of the Mercado? Well, we'll talk about it today. Stick with us. We'll fill you in. Ciao ragazzi, welcome back to the Bianconeri Zone. My name is Justin Sofro, and today it is Thursday, August 11th, 2022, and of course I've got your rundown, the latest updates and all news when it comes to Juventus each and every day. Before we do anything though, do me a solid, do me a favor, help your boy out, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course hit that bell icon so you can stay up to date with all the news videos as they drop each and every day. Let's just get into it. What news do we have for you today? We're going to get to the ones that you care about, what's important, and this one is the first one up. It is, of course, the introduction of Kostic. Well, maybe not the introduction, but him arriving to J Medical for his medical, obviously, test that has to be run to make sure that he is suitable to play for Juventus. Everybody's excited seeing him, of course, wearing the traditional white shirt that all new Juventus players wear when they first come in. Do the rounds, take the photos, kiss some babies, shake some hands, shake some babies, kiss some hands, whatever it is they have to do there. Anyway, he is here, entered in finally today. I'm sure plenty of people enjoy doing a watch along for the flight path of him. Unfortunately, it was much too early for me. I was a sleepy guy, so I did not get to follow along with that, which I am very disappointed about. As we continue on, though, let's talk about the next part of this, though. It is the actual introduction of new player Gleison Bremer at Juventus. We've seen him play a few games already, but basically he had some things to say when it comes to what he expects, what his expectations are for the future, as well as what his plans that he thinks that he can actually bring to the club. In this, he spoke and basically in the press conference said, "It's great to be here because this is a club where I can fight for important titles. Playing at Juventus will allow me to aim for the FIFA World Cup. There are many Brazilian players who are here to help me settle." Real quick, don't want to be that guy. Hopefully, maybe there'll be like one less Brazilian player soon, if we're lucky. Potentially. Soon, very soon. Sorry, Gleison. Maybe he can get out of here. Not you, the other guy. We all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I spoke to Chiellini. He told me that I could take his number, so I did what he suggested. So it's always good when you get that, when you get it handed straight from, the center back goat himself, if you ask me, when it comes to Juventus. Like I said, my triumvirate when it comes to my holy trinity of Juventus: Buffon, Del Piero, Chiellini. All right. He goes on to say, "My goal is always to learn. When I don't play well, I watch the videos of the matches and I try to improve every day. Bonucci is a great captain. I want to learn from him how to win." So that's something interesting. One of the things that I really noticed with his comments that kind of stuck out to me were really just him talking about him aiming for trying to play in the World Cup. And I haven't followed closely enough with the Brazilian national team. Has he earned a spot? Has he been called up by them yet? Has there been movement in that front? Because I know before he was waiting for his moment, trying to prove his opportunity to get there. Or is he talking about a future World Cup? Because clock's a ticking. Clock's a ticking if he's trying to be there for this one. Something to keep an eye on there. All right. Let's continue on, though, and let's go ahead and move it on to the next topic of the day, and that, of course, is Rabiot. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. When it comes to Rabiot, Gianluca Di Marzio is talking, just saying there's still no agreement. The agreement's not done between Rabiot and Manchester United. Basically, Juventus and Manchester United have an agreement. The one person holding everything up right now appears to be Veronique, his mom. I swear to God, if Mama has an issue with this and Mama stops this from happening, your boy's not going to be happy. Your boy's going to have some issues to talk about. We'll see what happens. But I feel hopefully fairly confident, and I think they do as well, that the deal will get done and that he will end up becoming a new Manchester United player. And then Juventus will probably end up moving for Paredes in that circumstance. All right, let's continue on. And here's what the main big story of the day right now, I feel like. And that, of course, is talking about Luca Pellegrini and his future. Well, Gianluca Di Marzio, first one that I saw out there, at least reporting it, said that Pellegrini could join Frankfurt on a season loan deal. I don't know why the loan was repeated twice there. Anyway, so that's a situation. And then literally moments after, like I'm saying moments after, that Mirko Di Natale, Pellegrini to Frankfurt is done. And then the third one, Nico Schietta came out, done deal, and confirmed Luca Pellegrini to Eintracht Frankfurt from Juventus on loan. Obviously interesting timing, especially given that Juventus, I guess while they were poking and prodding, trying to get Kostic out of there from Eintracht Frankfurt, that they were trying to make a move for him and trying to get him to become, or to move him out somewhere. We talk about West Ham. We talk about a lot of different options out there. Atalanta was one of the latest ones that had come out of the woodwork potentially for Pellegrini, but he's going to Eintracht Frankfurt for a season. Interesting setup there. I don't know the full details. It says on loan. No options to buy, no obligations. Kind of odd. It's still weird that it has to be a loan situation, especially for a player who's a feasible option. Even for a place like Frankfurt, I think he's on about 2 million euros per season, as well as his value about, 7 million euros as a player. It's kind of weird, 2 and 7, that's not a option that Eintracht Frankfurt could afford themselves, maybe, potentially? No, I guess not. I don't know. It's just a weird movement, too, because if you're Juventus, you're not really getting him off the books if it's only a loan. If it's a dry loan, you're getting him off the books for right now. But the big deal is to get these players out of here for the long term. And that's why I said a little bit on it. Sorry. Kind of confused on that, but that's the latest news. That's what we have for you guys. We'll see what happens there. Will Juventus move for another left back? That's an interesting question that could be coming down the pipeline. If they don't move for another left back, does that mean Max Allegri is actually giving an effort to try a 3-man defense? You got Bremer, but are you trusting the other guys we have? I still don't think we have the numbers center back wise to do a 3-man defense. But it's something to keep an eye on. Max Allegri. Mad Max may try it. We don't know. But again, I was a little bit stuttered there for a second. Just kind of confused with the whole Luca Pellegrini situation. I get that he's moving out, and to me, it make more sense just to flat out sell him. If not, you know what we're going to have to deal with next season. All right, let's continue on, though. Talk about another Mercado move out there that Juventus are interested in trying to work with. Well, we have Memphis Depay updates. Nico Schietta is reporting that despite the latest rumors, Memphis Depay is not a Tottenham target. Patatici going after all the Juve guys. Basically, that's what it's easy just to go ahead and link Patatici to any Juventus targets out there. Zaniolo, Udogi, who he wrapped up, so good on Patatici now. I wish I had Patatici again. Yeah, I know I said it. I know I see the poor deals that are done and have been done, but he's getting guys I like. 2 Turkish clubs have shown interest for the Dutch forward, but Juventus are still leading the race. So as it stands right now, it looks like Juventus are in a good position with Memphis Depay. What we have to keep an eye on for right now, though, the real big story is what's going on at Barcelona. Will the deal get done when it comes to Chelsea? Aubameyang, will that get done? If so, it looks like that would be something we have to worry about them. They want to keep one of them. That's the rumor. They want to keep one of those 2 players. If the deal with Chelsea gets done sooner than later, then Juventus, well, you're going to be stuck with, finding another option. And I don't know what other options are out there. Alvaro Morata potentially going to Manchester United. We'll see. I still feel pretty, I don't know, I'm not saying confident, but it's just still, I'm refusing fully to step all the way off the Alvaro Morata ledge, hill, take, whatever you want to call it. We'll see. And then finally, let's give a happy birthday. Let's give a happy birthday to everybody's favorite person. That is Mr. Max Allegri. Happy 55th birthday to your Juventus manager, coach, whatever you want to call it. I know people use different terms, whatever. The coach of the squad, Mr. Max Allegri, happy birthday. Can't wait to see what you do to this team this upcoming season for sure. Going off of that, Max Allegri has some birthday wishes. So what birthday wishes does my guy have? Well, Nico Schietta is reporting, saying that as told 2 days ago, Max Allegri, after the preseason match with Atletico Madrid, had reiterated to the management of Juventus he has needs for 4 players. A tall winger, which is Kostic, so check that one off. He needs a flexible striker. Depay is obviously the name that's floated out for that position. A midfielder, which Paredes, everybody seems to be pretty dead set on. It will be Paredes in the midfield, not going to be a Frattesi. And he also says a left back. So this may be answering my question that I posited here. Will they go for another player at the left back position? It appears so. Who's that guy going to be? And I don't know. I'm sit back and there are names that are thrown out there. Regular, I've written Lodi, whatever. We've done this recently. Is it going to be Emerson Palmieri? Is Emerson Palmieri a better option than Alexandro or Luca Pellegrini if that ends up being the guy? We'll see. Reports haven't really reemerged when it comes to the left back for Emerson Palmieri, but it's been out there for a long, long time, and until I see it go in a different direction, that's where I don't want to. Is worry a proper term to use there? That's something I guess I worry about. So we'll see what happens there, but it looks like Max Allegri, to finish off this Mercado, is trying to make sure Juventus get 3 more players following Kostic. Will it be enough to make a difference in this Mercado, but in this upcoming season? Will they be able to contend for the Serie A title? That's the important, because the onus, the pressure is on Max Allegri to do good by Juventus, do good by his squad, and win Serie A this season. And I feel like anything less than that will be a disappointment. I know. If you see my predictions for the prediction show, first off, if you haven't already, go watch the prediction show, right? Do me a favor, go watch our prediction show after this. We had a lot of fun talking about that, breaking that down. I'll be honest, the first little bit of it, probably could have fast forwarded through some of those bottom tier teams, nobody cares. But when it comes to the final standings, where Juventus is, give me your opinions. Give me your opinions on how confident you are in winning Serie A and where you think this team will be at the end. Let me know that in the comment section down below. If you haven't already, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon to stay notified for all of our latest videos. If you haven't already, you can follow me at Justin Sofro on Twitter, and of course you can follow Bianconeri Zone at Bianconeri Zone, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. I will see you guys next time. Forza Juve, Forza Bianconeri. Say hello to your old lady for me.